Down Home Up Close is brought to you by...
Sometimes life brings us challenges, and when attorney Ron Johnson goes to work every day, he's ready to fight for you. Ron Johnson represents clients in personal injury and wrongful death cases, provides mediation in matters such as wills and real estate transactions, and assists with Social Security disability. His goal is to serve his community and help his clients navigate complicated systems to access the benefits and fair treatment they are entitled to by law. He'll make sure you understand your rights and responsibilities and won't leave you behind to fend for yourself. Ron Johnson's office is local, and he is accessible to work with you personally, whether face-to-face, by phone, or video conference. Let his 53 years of experience help guide you to peace of mind and the best possible outcome in your case. Your first consultation is free. Charges for Social Security disability services are subject to approval by the Social Security Administration. Call the law office of Ron B. Johnson at 972-938-7163 or visit www.lawofficeofronjohnson.com to schedule your free consultation.
Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me today. So today I'm going to be making a very simple farmhouse decor. Everything that I have I got from the Dollar Tree. So I have a butter dish, this 3-piece shot glass set, and some greenery. I did already have the paint and the paint and the paint brushes. So what I'm going to be making today is just a really simple like flower container or floral base. So we're going to paint this with the black chalk paint and then put the greenery inside the little cups, little shot glasses. There is a technique where you can use chalk paint to do like faux wood grain, but I couldn't find the right colors, so we're just going to use black today. So I'm actually going to use this as a paint tray. And I'm going to brush it on. It's not going to be technically a dry brush, but it's going to be similar. So the first piece I'm going to start is the bottom piece. So that way, while this is drying, we can paint this. Or maybe I should paint this first. I'll do the bottom first. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit of paint on the brush, and I'm just going to go pretty quick. And it's pretty streaky, as you can see, where you can see the white coming through. And I like how that looks. It kind of gives it like the farmhouse chic. So I'm going to keep it that way. And I haven't put any more paint on the brush, so you can see that you don't really, or the sponge, you don't really need that much. And the less you use, the more it has the white you can see through. I'm trying to pull up some of that paint a little bit, which isn't necessarily, you won't be able to see the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit on, do this side. And the creases. You could also paint this a solid color and then do the dry brush over it. That would look cool. You can also paint it and then do the dry brush over it and then do another coat of white over that. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, because you kind of want to be able to see the white through it anyway. I have a little bit more on here than I wanted, so I might just go back through and try to pull some of that up with the brush. There we go. I am using chalk paint, so it dries pretty quickly, and you can use this part of the brush to go back and pull some up if you have too much. I do like the brushes to at least be going the same direction. There we go. Here's our bottom piece. Okay. Paint top part. And I forgot to mention that you will want to wash the plastic if you have a plastic butter dish that you're using, or if it's a glass also. Make sure you wash it with alcohol. And if you wanted to sand it down, that would also help the paint to stick. Okay. Now we'll do the inside. You could also use like a teal color with the brown. I've seen a lot of like country chic flower pots that look like that. And you should check out the DIY faux wood grain. You could use that on the plastic cutting boards at Dollar Tree and make just a ton of things. It is really neat. It's a really good idea. It's a really cool tool to use. Okay, so now I'm just kind of going along the inside, taking out the extra in the corner, kind of making the brush strokes look similar, and covering any spots on the outside and where I touched it. Okay, so there we go. That's pretty good. Okay, and then you can always go back and do your touch-ups. Okay, so we'll go ahead, put our vases in. And I got this at the Dollar Tree. You can just pull these off. It's really nice. You don't have to cut the wire. Sometimes that could be difficult. Okay, let's see if, I think I'm gonna trim these. We cut these bottom stems off. Oops, that might be a little tall. No, it might be a little short. I guess I had more than one up there. Okay, and obviously you could put any kind of greenery you wanted in here. You could put a base in the bottom, like beads or stones or rocks or ribbon, and then you could put any kind of greenery that you want in your vases. And you could put a small piece of, depending on what you're putting in it, you could put a small piece of floral foam, or you could use glue, like put glue at the bottom, like maybe some clear glue to make it look like water. Or I know I've seen people do all kinds of things with the water beads. I don't like to use the water beads. They're they look like tapioca balls almost, but you put them in water and they grow. Because I have pets, and it's very dangerous if you have pets, because if they swallow them, they'll keep absorbing water and it could get caught in their throat or in their intestines, and it could kill them or cause a lot of damage. The same for kids, so I just recommend if you use the water beads, make sure that you either don't have pets or small kids, or you're very careful about it. Okay, so here we go. We have our final product. It was very simple, very easy, and this cost me about $3 to make. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some great ideas, and have a great one. See you next time.